Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. So I want to go over five essentials or considered essentials that runners can benefit from that are easily overlooked at times. And it's important to talk about these things. One of the things you don't need to be a national class runner or a world class runner to take advantage or to benefit from the content, especially the content's on this channel. I've got over 500 videos. So I wanted to make sure the content's relatable for everybody, including world class and national class athletes who have benefited from the training, and your everyday runner who have also benefited from the training in mass, which is why I want to bring up these types of things. And again, this is more applicable to beginners runners, but again, absolutely important. Okay. Number one, okay, a pair of shoes. If you have the access, if you have the resources, get two pairs of shoes. Okay. Why do I say that? Well, having worked in a running specialty store for years, one of the things you learn is it takes about 24 hours for the cushioning of the shoe to get back to its original size after using it. So if you alternate every other day with shoes, not only will it prolong the shelf life of each pair of shoes, but it'll also make it a little bit easier on your joints, your ligaments, your muscles. So your legs will thank you for it. So if you have the resources and the ability to get two pairs of shoes, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. That's number one. Number two, 6 to 8 weeks of basic aerobic base running before you do anything fast. Okay, what I mean by fast is what I generally, and if you've seen the videos on my channel, one of the things I encourage folks to do is if they're looking to train for certain events, is to test themselves at a mile, okay, and see how fast they can run a mile. But I encourage folks to do 6 to 8 weeks of basic base running before they do that, because it'll give you a more accurate indicator of their actual fitness. And why do I have them do that? Well, why do I encourage them to do that? Well, that'll tell you if you're training for 5K, the paces that you would need to run. And it'll give you an idea of where you're at now. So, where the paces to start at now and the paces you want to work towards your next goal. So if you want to stay healthy, it's an absolute essential. If you want to run faster, it's an absolute essential. If you want to do it in a way that's intelligent and in a way that's going to benefit you in a lot of different ways, it's an absolute essential. And this thing is easily overlooked by a lot of folks. Okay. Training at the right zones and not somebody else's are critical, critical pieces that can help benefit your running. So something I highly encourage it. Number three, okay, if you have access to soft surfaces, please take advantage of it. Grass, dirt, trails. Not only will it, obviously, you want to watch your footing, okay? You want to protect your feet and ankles, but you want to get used to the mobility too, instead of just running on hard surfaces. Not only will your legs also thank you for this one, okay, but it'll also give you an opportunity to get off the hard surfaces, especially in the heat, okay, or the cold, okay, the extreme ice. So, and running on soft surfaces will help preserve your legs and enable you to do a little bit more aggressive training. Okay, over time, everything should be gradual. Number four, if you have access to a hill, please take advantage of it. It could be a short hill, and if it's short and steep, then you do exactly that. You attack it. You do hard, aggressive sprints up a short, steep hill. If it's a longer, gradual hill, you do more gradual repeats up the hill. I even has videos in here that talks about hill running and how to run it effectively, leaning into the hill, okay, and also leaning into the hill when you're coming back down, remaining perpendicular to take the stress away from your joints. So take a look at that video. I highly encourage that. I highly encourage you to take a look at the 1 mile time trial video, and it'll give you an idea from pretty much from 8 minutes all the way down to 4 minutes where your capabilities lie for other events, okay, and how to set the right training paces for you based on what you run for the mile. I definitely encourage you to do that. And lastly, number five is knowledge. Okay, the more you learn, and this is from talking to other runners, talking to other coaches, and again, speak to as many coaches as you have access to. You have access to me on this channel. Blackbeltrunningcoach at gmail.com is my address, my email address. You're welcome to ask any questions you like. I do live streams, so if you want to talk about any particular training, you can do that as well. Okay, and I've got a training symposium coming up soon that I'm going to announce. And for those that are aspiring coaches or athletes who want to learn more or want to have a little bit more input into their training in a way that's relatable to them, I take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. So those five things I wanted to talk about. Okay, benefit for athletes. Next video, I'm going to talk about five essentials for coaches, running coaches. Excuse excuse me, okay, that are often overlooked as well. So make sure that you're subscribed to this channel if you haven't done that yet. Runners and coaches, please do. Okay, and if you want to be at the front of the line and you want to know when I go live, okay, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I thank you so much for it. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great season, and I'll talk to you next time.